And now the garden. I'm going to back up just a bit. And I want to say it's about 20 by 20. And up front, and I haven't weeded in 3 weeks, so up front we have some peppers here in the first row. And these are almost ready to be picked. Actually, there's one right there that I can probably get to. And more peppers, more peppers, more peppers, more peppers. Some tomatoes along the edge that have to be pulled up. Some frogs jumping in the background. And then eggplant and squash, which are eggplant being hidden by the squash a little bit. Sprinkles are just going. And there, if you can see, is a bee trying to get the pollen out of a squash plant. And so let's say thank you very much, Mr. Bumblebee, for pollinating my squash. And then more squash, more squash, more squash. I've cut a couple, which I'll show you at the end, taken off a few. And we have both yellow and zucchini and all that. And then more tomatoes, which need to be put up a little bit. And then, this is my giant sequoia, which is dying but hasn't quite died yet. You can see the bottom of it is pretty dead. And I should take the branches off, but you know what? It reminds me of a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, so I think I'll just leave it there. Then let me go to the other side here and see if I can avoid the sprinkler system, which is actually sprinklers on tripods. And here are my grapes. I have about 5 or 6 grapevines that are 3 or 4 years old now. Sorry, that was to protect it from the water. Excuse me as I back away from this. Yes. And more grapes and more grapes and more grapes and some cucumbers in between. And the squash, how can we say this nicely, has done very well this year. And then somewhere in there, I want to say, is the watermelon, which hasn't quite gotten to bloom yet. Early morning shower. And that is where we are today. Pause.